All right, welcome back. We are live. Twitch.tv/Nelly INKS. How you guys doing? Happy Sunday. 2:06 on the East Coast. A few minutes late here, but yeah, we finally made it. Would have done a morning stream, but I got to bed late trying to upload and Photoshop my pages. But you guys can go check it out. nellyinks.com is the spot to check out my latest comic book work, graphic novel, all that good stuff. I don't know what to call it. I guess it's a comic, but you guys can go check it out at nellyinks.com. nellyinks.com. I've got two versions of my comic. The original Almighty Alma is complete, and the new Almighty Alma is a work in progress. We've got 3 or 4 more pages. Probably gonna just be on for 2 hours today. Chill little weekend vibe, and then we'll be back on the grind on Monday, tomorrow, early morning streams if we can, 9:30 on the East Coast. And then, yeah, I gotta work on my schedule. I'm probably gonna update my page and everything so you guys can see that. We are at 32 followers. Really appreciate it. The Zoe Franco, new follower. Let's just check it out here. Oh man, I just got hungry out of nowhere. Let's see, 32 followers. Let's update this number here on the side. 31 is now 32. We just need 18 more followers and we will be affiliado. Let's see, what are these new notifications for? What, new friend request? Who's this for? Okay. Link your account to be eligible for in-game items. I don't know what that means. Alright, hold on. I got a new friend request. What does that mean? Who wants to be my friend? Make sure you guys follow or subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, share this channel with your friends here on social media. I do appreciate it. Let me just drop the music and we will get into it. Boom. Let's check our audio. Welcome back. Welcome back. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope you guys had a good weekend. I'm gonna get the ball rolling here in a bit. The plans today is just sort of to map out, follow, boom, accept. My plan here is to just to map out the last couple pages for my comic. Let me see, we are live everywhere, boom. And let's see if we have anything here. Go check out my comic, nellyinks.com. Slowly opening things up here. If you guys are in the chat section, make sure you leave a comment. Shout yourself out in the comment section. Let me know where you all are listening from. Let me know how y'all doing. Shout yourself out in the comment section. If you guys like the contents of this following video, make sure to follow me on twitch.tv/nellyinks. Twitch.tv/nellyinks. Great free way to support the channel. Other ways to support the channel is to share this channel with your friends here on social media. Great way to support the channel. Other great ways to support the channel would be by donation. You can go to Venmo or the Cash App and donate to Nelly INKS at Nelly INKS on Venmo if you want to donate, and $ Nelly INKS on Cash App if you would like to donate. Finally, last way to support the channel, go to nellyinks.com, click Almighty Alma, and order yourself a physical copy of the original Almighty Alma. That way you get something, that way I get something, and we are all better for it. But still, plenty of free ways to support the channel. Share this channel with your friends here on social media. And follow me on twitch.tv/nellyinks, at Nelly INKS on Instagram, and at Nelly INKS on Twitter. Please subscribe. Alright. Gotta get a few things together here. Just wanted to get the stream up. Okay. Oh, I gotta change this too. Let me see. We also got a donation last night, $20. So let's update this count as well. 60. And boom. I'm actually gonna make it a $100, an even 100, just a cool 100. So we have 60 out of the $100 that we are looking for our cam link. We need a capture card to get better video footage, but we'll probably order that now. We've got some dollars here, and it's probably gonna take a second to deliver. So yes. What else? All right, let's go back here. Boom. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get everything set up for myself here. Hold on. What's going on? Who's in the chat here? Mike going viral. Yo, what's up? I'm new to streaming. I'm looking for friends. Do you want to follow for a follow? Heck yeah, dude. What's up, Mike? Mike going viral, of course. I'm trying to get some more followers too. Just don't debate me, my brother. Let's see what's going on in this chat. Thanks, bro. Mike going viral. I see a guy with an afro here. We're gonna have to support this man. Where's my guy? Yes, hold on. Sorry, my internet's super slow when I'm streaming, so thanks for finding the channel. Check out my website. We are in the business of comics here. Where we at? 33 followers, Mike going viral. Let's go. What do you do on your stream here? I can't really check it out because my internet's hella slow. So follow, bam. Why not, brother? Okay, there you go, brother. Thank you so much. All right, we are at 33. Thank you, my guy. Why not, you know? Maybe that's what I should be doing. A little street team. Just chatting, and sometimes I play 2K. That's what's up. That's what's up. Here we do art, and sometimes we play Fortnite. Forget about it. We're not very good at it, but hey. What we are good at is making art. Go check out my website, nellyinks.com, if you like to read comics. We've got 2 versions of my comic up there. Let's change this followers. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, brother. All right. You have Instagram. Yeah, everything's at Nelly INKS. Nelly INKS on Instagram, at Nelly INKS on YouTube, and on Twitter. Yes, sir. We're gonna get you going viral, man. Yes. Let's check this out. That's a big afro, my brother. That's a big fro. I'm jealous. Gravity has got its hold on my hair over here. Listening to music, 50 push-ups for every follow. We're gonna have to see those push-ups, bro. We're gonna have to see those push-ups, bro. 200 push-ups for subs all at once, dude. That's a lot. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you. All right, everyone go to Mike Going Viral. Help my brother out. All right. Make sure you share this channel with your friends here on social media. Hey, my guy's got 188 followers. Let's go. Forget about it. I like the grind, man. I like the grind. We're going to have to do that too. Why not, you know? That's a great way to do it, actually. Just ask. Ask politely, you know? Do you have an artwork of black people? You know, I'm mixed race, so all my work is pretty much mixed race. My comic is in black and white. It's about minorities and people in detention centers that, well, in the future, but right now they're in the border and all that stuff, but who knows, man. Things are sad. But yeah, most of my work is just figurative work. I try to focus more on minorities. You know, I have a mixed race background, so we got to do that. We got to put our people forward. But not, you know, I'm not specifically for whatever, you know, I'm all inclusive, Okay, let me get my stuff set up here. Just need to find some notebooks. We're going to be working on our comics here today, so gotta get my sketches ready. I'll be right back. Thanks for the support. Let me get my camera here set up. Let's get this camera here set up. Okay. My guy's doing push-ups for every follow. 50 push-ups a follow. That's a lot, but that's awesome. All right, let's see. Let me bring up OBS and boom. All right, there's the last couple pages we worked on here. Oh, that's too much. Put this over here. A little more comfortable for myself. And lower this a little bit too. You could read this page now at Nelson A. Nunez. Nelson A. Nunez. All right. Okay, we have to change the top donos too over here. We've got to add some more people. Everyone's trying to get a piece. Let's go. All right. Chrono-sama, 20 bucks. Everyone's competing. Who's going to be the highest bidder for the month? All right. Let me just get the rest of my sketches and fix this camera here a little bit. Oh, what the hell? Off. What? be right back. Just gonna be over here looking through my stuff. Okay. Got our comic book paper. Actually, let's change the camera here. Okay. I need here's the original Almighty Alma that you guys can order for yourself. Boom. What I'm looking for is it doesn't look that bad. Okay. Oy. Okay. This is the cover page to the new comic. I'm gonna put it back here. All right. Let's see. It's actually the sketches I'm looking for are right here. Okay. So I make these little thumbnails for every comic I make. This comic's gonna be about 16, 17 pages, so each page gets a little sort of sketch like that, and then I sort of label what each page is about. So I'm gonna be working on that today. I've got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 5 more pages left. All right. I appreciate you coming by. Let me tell my people to follow along. Okay. Let's switch the camera over here. Boom. Okay. Let's do a little selfie again. All right. Okay. You can follow me on Instagram at Nelly INKS. Twitch.tv/Nelly INKS. Boom. All right, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at Nelly INKS. Let me just finish posting this and we'll get into it. I gotta figure out how I want to do the next few sketches. I might actually grab a big sheet of paper and do it that way. Since we have 5 pages left, I can show you how I would attack a 5-page comic. It's usually the same sort of process anyways. What? Okay. Do. Okay. Okay. Let me grab a big sheet of paper. Yeah, well. Okay. All right. Maybe I'll do it with a Sharpie or a comic book pen. Grab a little water. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Wash your hands. All that good stuff. Okay. So I believe it is 5 pages. Let me check my sketchbook again. All right. Where is it? Boom, boom. 2-page spread. 11. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is the end. Okay. Okay. So how can I do this? 5 more pages. If I write up here, 5 pages left. Oh, you can't even see that. So this is why we're saving up to get a cam link. You can't even see that. I would have to lower this really for you to see it. Tape. Gotta have tape. Very important. Tape has always been important for me. Making art. Alright. So I'm just gonna put a list here of things to do when you're starting. If you're starting your own comic, there's a few things to keep in mind. Or if you're telling a story or whatever, but specifically for comics, I guess. So I've got 5 pages left. And let me just wing this, sort of. Just draw the 5 pages here. I can probably even do this with the ruler. Alright. Put that down real quick. So this is what I mean with thumbnails. You just make a smaller version of the page you're drawing. Doesn't have to be specific to the size, but the closer the better, obviously. So I've got 5 pages left of this comic. Or let's say you're starting a new let's just say we're starting a new comic, but we're starting the story, and oh, that could have been bad. There was all sorts of ink in that yesterday. What's up, 2 people watching? Make sure you leave a comment if you're listening now or in the future. And most importantly, make sure you follow your boy at Nelly INKS. Could really use the support. It's free to do so. Other free ways to support is to follow and then tell a friend to tell a friend about us. Alright, so 5 pages, something like that. just doing this sort of gets you a step closer to finishing, you know. The beginning was to state the problem. What do we have? What's our problem? We have to finish 5 pages. Next, map it out. Easy. But usually when we're starting a story, first thing we do, well, option 0, what's the project? 5-page comic. Option number 1, or step number 1, write the pitch. What's the pitch? Pitch is just either a 1 or 2 sentence summary of what happens in your story. So, you know, let's go for the original Almighty Alma for an example. As an example, this story is a story about a female vigilante who gets a letter from the future, and she has to find a way to the future where she battles, you know, a sort of prison warden and frees the prisoners in the prison, pretty much. So that's like 1 sentence, you know, either a 1-2 sentence summary. You have to say the beginning and the ending. The pitch for the next 5 pages, the new Almighty Alma has to do with, which is this. It's a similar story, but I wanted to reboot the series with an actual origin story. This story, I would say it's about a similar female vigilante with the same name, but an all new person for me, in my opinion. But it's about a female. Well, she's not really a female vigilante just yet. It's the origin stories of the female vigilante who is detained in a detention center where she meets another prisoner who helps her escape and teaches her about the specialists. Okay, so for the next 5 pages, we've already done pretty much the escape. I could say on their way out. So yeah, this is probably the least interesting part of the stream because, you know, writing on stream and brainstorming, I don't know who's really into that, but maybe it'll help you sort of if you're interested in making comics. So yeah, you need a 1 or 2 sentence pitch. It's like, you know, you go into a meeting with a director or the executive of a film company, and you're like, hey, I have a story. It's about a girl in a detention center in the future, and she meets someone there who helps her escape and teaches her about this secret organization that helps less fortunate people, let's just say that. So the pitch for this, the last 5 pages, is following their prison break. The main character gets help from somebody, from her bodyguard, to discover her past and recruit her to for future missions, pretty much. Whoop. So yeah, that's the last 5 pages. I'm gonna write that out. Following their, yeah, you can see that. I could even zoom in a little bit more. Following their prison break. Make Lydia, who's sort of like the bodyguard. Lydia discovers Alma's identity, which is as daughter of the original specialist, which is the secret organization I was telling you about. Discovers Alma's identity as daughter of Ray Pollux, the original specialist, and recruits her to their academy, to their school. Let's just say it's a school. Boom. So yeah, it could be one long sort of sentence like that, or it could be two sentences. Pitch. The pitch is done. After the pitch, you want to storyboard. If you know you have 5 pages, and you can make 5 different thumbnails like the ones I did up there. Storyboard. And the storyboard is just giving you an idea of sort of the pacing and what's happening in every page. You don't have to break it down to panels, but just one main sort of, what's the main action in each page. So let me bring this down a little bit here. Okay, so storyboard. Let's see, so I have 5 pages. I would go back to my pitch and just sort of mark, maybe star everything that's like an action. So, you know, following their prison break, that's 1. And you're mostly just underline the verbs or the action, or prison break or following. Just that's, so that would be maybe page 1. Lydia discovers Alma's identity. That seems like another action as daughter of Ray Pollux, the original specialist. Whatever. And recruits her to their new school. Alma's. And then last few things. Alma, 8 years later. Alma starts her journey. Okay, so 8 years later, Alma starts her journey. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 might actually be a 2-page spread. I want the last page to be 2 pages, so I'm gonna double star it. So storyboard, let's storyboard this again. I'll leave the 5 pages I made up here so I can actually just draw what I think the panels would be. And cool, let me just grab some water. Hey, 1 second, let me just rehydrate here. All right. Okay. Water's good. Let's see where we're at here. Okay. So storyboard, you could even do, it doesn't matter really how you do it, but I'm gonna make 5 pages here. Okay. So 3 of those, and then the last one's gonna be a double page, so I'm just gonna combine the 2 pages like this. Okay, so following their prison break, or following the defeat of the warden, which just happened. Defeat, I'm just gonna write it up here, of the warden, following their victory over the warden, following their victory over the warden. Okay, so that's 1. So maybe we'll get one last view of the warden defeated here. Okay, and when you do your storyboards, like, you know, don't go crazy about getting the exact details. You'll see in the next step where we start getting into details. So, but for now, just either stick figures or big shapes. So we have someone that was just defeated, so maybe I'll just have one person on the ground like this, with her head over here, maybe their arms sprayed out. Maybe you have someone victorious over them. So that's the first storyboard, and let's not forget our main character Alma. So she's right next to them, to the winner. It's good standing next to the winner. All right, 2 people watching, make sure you leave a comment. If you like the contents of this video, share this channel with your friends here on social media, and make sure you're following all our social media at Nelly INKS. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And if you wish to support, best way to do so is to donate via the Venmo link at Nelly INKS or cash.app $Nelly INKS. All right, so let's say this is, we'll say victory here. It's good to name your thumbnails too, so you remember what's actually what's happening. Hold on a second, let me switch this window over here. Okay. Okay. What am I looking for? Okay. Let's go back here. Okay. So first storyboard, victory. Second storyboard is discovering Alma's identity because we don't know her last name. We'll see. She'll find out her dad's gone, but her mom. You could also Make sure you leave notes for yourself. What about mom? You know, every time you're writing these stories, you want to be able to answer who, what, when, where, why. And for everything, why this, why that. Just, you know, don't drive yourself crazy, but try to answer those questions. Pretend like you're a kid or is your first time seeing this and you just have valuable questions. You actually have important questions you're asking. We need to know who and what and why all these things are happening, the motives of the characters. So, victory. Where do they discover? Maybe they go to like the warden's office or something. And the computer in here. Okay, that's like the computer. That's not much of a computer, but so maybe they're standing over the computer. Again, don't worry too much about the storyboards. It's better to just do them so you have an idea. So 2 people standing in an office there. Warden office. Or Alma's identity. Alma is our main character. And in your pitch, you know, your pitch, the first step, you should at least be able to answer the who, the what, the when, the where, and the why. So you definitely want names for who, where. You know, you could keep it simple, but like for me, the where is the prison. The why is because these people are being detained illegally, in most cases. But who, what, when is in the future, where, and why. Because these people are evil. Alright, so 2. Victory, Alma's identity. 3, recruiting her. I already know that. There's going to be a helicopter coming in. The specialists are sort of secret agents. And maybe they're standing here. So again, stick figures or big shapes. It's really nice to do small thumbnails like this because it's easy. It's easier than, you know, making a big drawing. You know, you could still make small detailed drawings, but I'm doing this with a marker. But you know, obviously it's easier to fill up a smaller box like this than like a full page like that, like I have here. This is a big page, so that would take me forever to fill up. But you make a little mini guy like this, and you're saving yourself a lot of time. So this last page is sort of like the beginning of Alma's journey. So maybe we'll have this, and maybe something similar, where she's standing here and looking out into the horizon, and then her journey starts. And maybe here we are showing the different things in her training in these 3 boxes, 4 and 5. Training, specialist training, and I don't want to say recruit because Alma's looking for her parents, and her mom is still at large looking for parents. Specialist training and adventure. So yeah, still a work in progress. I'm almost done with this comic, so if you guys want to catch up with it, a great time to do so, because it will be done in the next week. It'll be done next week. That's awesome. It took me a second, but once I release this, I want to be able to release a comic every month, at least one comic every month. I'd like to do 2 comics a month, but I definitely don't want to do less than 1 comic a month, 1 chapter a month. Okay, I need some more water. 46 minutes on stream, that's good. Okay. Also, the good thing about making thumbnails like this, especially when they're small, is that, you know, we as artists have to get better at drawing from imagination. So the smaller you make this drawing, the less taxing it is. Like, okay, well, you know, I can do a stick figure and make a little scene and whatever. Maybe you can't make a bigger drawing with all this detail, but at least, you know, you can have something fun like that and still tell a story. Okay, so after, how can I do this? All right. Let's move this up here. Where are we at with this music, by the way? Here we are. Okay. All right, so the characters here, Alma. I'm just gonna do a profile of them. You at least want to do, okay, so I didn't write it down, but step 3. So after you storyboard and you have your pitch, so yeah, the pitch again is a summary. Let's pretend you're going to a big film executive and you're like, okay, here's my story, and you're trying to make it interesting so that they invest in you. After that, after he says, hey, that would be interesting, let me see a couple concept ideas of, you know, what the story and the flow is going to be, and that's where the storyboard is, you know. So storyboarding is good. You can do that without actually coming, like, you don't need a full-fledged fleshed out, you know, character design or anything. It could be simple shapes, you know, it could just be like, instead of a stick figure, maybe you have something a little more detailed like this, and who knows. You don't really need to. It could still be stick figures, but once you get to the 3rd step, you definitely want to you'll definitely want to start creating your characters and character and location. So let's say we could even call it character design, and set design. So the set design is the one that I always skimp out on, but you shouldn't, and I shouldn't either. So, but for the character design, we already know what our characters look like because we've been doing this for a while, but I'll just do 2. And you could even do like a little character bio when you're doing this. You know, it's recommended to do a character bio, so you have the motives, who's the character, what the character is, how the character got there, different things, who, what, when, where, why, when was the character born, or from when does the character come from. It would be different. I know because I've used the Alma character in like 4 different comics in Traveling Through Time. First she was in the Civil War era, and then she moved into the future, and then the near future, and the far future, and all of this. So you got to answer all those questions: who, what, when, where, why. But right now, Alma is a teenager, or no, she's still just a child, but she will be in the future, or there will be a time skip, so maybe we could have an older Alma here. And just keep it simple. I'm gonna just do and I should probably, let me use this. And you can zoom in here too. Oops. Okay. And when you're doing this also, simple shapes go a long way. Circles, squares, triangles, and simple complex shapes like that you do with maybe squiggly lines, or lines like that, or waveforms, closed waveforms, you know, different ways to make marks. Okay. So yeah, when you do this, keep it simple with simple shapes, and also focus on the outline of the character. So I started with the head, but then I'm gonna do mostly the outline now. So there, and her shoulders, and that's one character. Let me do her details. The mouth of characters and people are all different. Their noses are all different. Most of the characters in my comic have a similar nose though. Can I zoom in more? Okay. The eyebrows are different for a lot of people. And the eyes. I'm gonna have her look into the side here. And then you can write a bio. Well, that's her. And you can get really detailed at this step. You can get detailed at every step, but I recommend just not getting too carried away, because the most important thing is to just make the comic, but these little steps will help you get there. The more detail, the better, but again, if it's stopping you from actually putting panels onto a page, comic book panels onto a page, then you know, maybe you've gone too far in this process. I'm all in the business for getting these comics out, you know. A lot of thought goes into it, and a lot of improvement gets done when you're actually in it, you know. This isn't making a comic, this is just sort of brainstorming. You can go ahead and just jump into the comic book process, and you'll learn a lot too. Maybe you'll be like me and say, oh man, I really focused on the artwork here, but I didn't really make the most convincing story or something. And then you make another comic and you say, oh man, I really focused on that story, but my character design wasn't very interesting, or, you know, different things. It's a balance. You have to want to prepare, but then you also have to decide at some point you have to decide at some point if and when your tools are sharp and when to use them. I have this. So I normally sharpen my pencil using an X-Acto knife, and to get it to like a longer tip like that, and then I take some sandpaper and I sharpen it. You'll probably only see this in art school because I don't think public schools are gonna let you have X-Acto knives there unless the teacher provides them, and even then might be a little hairy with the times the way they are. Okay, so my tip is a little more sharp. Okay, so put this back here. Alright, so that's Alma. And you could always keep working on all these steps. You can go back and rework them, but you know, you definitely want to complete them, and then you can go back and, you know, change things up. So, and I also want to upload a new page today, so let's get this going, you know what I'm saying? Alma, let's see, Warden's office and recruiting. Okay. Okay. Let's see, Lydia. Lydia's a little more muscular. I'm gonna do the silhouette, so I'm going up from the arms to the shoulders to the head, and then maybe the ears here. Lydia is pretty much bald or has short hair. She also wears a tank top. Oops. And she has tattoos. You know, all those little details, you want to flesh them out. I realized that I gave her tattoos, but I didn't know exactly what the tattoos look like. So there are 2 snakes, but then, you know, I didn't have like the exact design for them until now. So like I said, lips are all different. So Lydia's lips are more like this, like an M, where Alma's lips are sort of just like a half moon. Okay. And she also has a nose ring, go figure. Makes her a little more feminine, I think. Okay. And like I said, eyebrows are different, so her eyebrows are thicker on the sides. Okay, and if you guys want help with your character design, you can look up character sheets, character sheets or model sheets. They'll show you exactly, maybe like you could look up a character sheet by Disney. Snow White has some really good reference sheets, and it'll show you like an actual character design. You know, you can do something like this. This is super simple. It's gonna help me for my stream, but I would probably get a little more detailed if I were you. And again, eyes are also different. And she's gonna be looking at Alma. You want characters that react to each other and react to their world. So let's do the world design here, and it'll be in this box. Okay, oops, too far. Okay, so now we have that. What we're gonna do here is take a look at maybe I'll do another view here. So what we're gonna do here is called what's gonna be the location or the set or the scene or the stage. These are all sort of like terms from plays some screenplays. So stage, or the set, is prison, detention center / detention center, detention center. And I'm gonna do the look from the outside first, and it's gonna actually be a tower. So again, simple shapes and simple outline. And maybe it's surrounded by fences with barbed wire. And the story takes place in a big city, so I'm gonna have the skyline back here. Okay. And this complex is pretty big, so boom. Maybe I'll give it something like that. You'd have to figure out where the helipad is over here. Maybe it'll be outside. Actually, once they get outside, that'd be pretty interesting. So, after you do that, you want to do the plan view. Plan view means the top-down view. So, you know, let's take my streaming room for example. My room is pretty much a rectangle like this. Okay. I have my door over here to my left. So let's say I'm facing this way. So the plan view is just sort of like the top-down view. If you ever take a look at blueprints, you know, they normally do the top-down view of their schematics. So for example, I'm looking this way, like I said. So my drawing table, I can make it look like that. I can do this for the door to my left. This is me sitting on my chair. Over here we have my lamp. Over to my right we have my computer and my tripod. And my room is actually cut in half, so I would like half my rent back. Maybe my room is probably smaller actually. So this is like a closet, this little area here. This could just be storage or whatever, but this is my closet. And you want to label all of these in your design. I could do that with a small pencil, but closet, table, blah blah blah, and so on. All right, and finally, what else do we have? I have like my laundry over here, and this is sort of another passageway going that way, and this passageway going that way. If you play video games, Call of Duty, Valorant, or whatever, this is what you see. It's like the map view. Can you say map view? I normally say plan view. Plan view. But maybe you could say map view as well. Don't tell anyone I said that, but if you want to call it the map view, but don't forget plan view is a general term for it. So yeah, this is my wall over here, you know. And then once you do that, let me just do this up top. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay. Hold on a second. I guess what you could do at this point, you could do some diagonal lines, make them parallel, okay, like that, and now make straight lines up, and this is gonna be the back wall. So make all your lines parallel that you do on the floor. So again, I'm gonna have my table here, my lamp here, my seat here, my computer is here, and then a wall, so boom. And then if you raise this over here, and then maybe another parallel line. Okay, so I'm gonna do this with a pencil. It's probably better if you do it with a pencil as well. So now we can say what's on these walls if that's what you want to see. So this is a door, which probably goes further up actually, and I can lower this ceiling. I have my light switch here. You know, make sure you keep these lines parallel. These diagonal lines, keep them parallel to each other. For this table, you want to raise it up. So you're gonna have straight lines going up and down. And then as you go across, keep those lines parallel to what you drew. My table kind of looks more like this, like that. So what's good about the plan view is that it gives you an idea of what fits in the room that you're making, and when you're setting up a composition, you're able to decide, okay, if I put the camera here, then what exactly am I looking at if I do that, or as opposed to if I put the camera here. Two different things. From on the right here, looking that way, you're gonna see the door. Over here, you're just missing the door, for example. Okay, so with my plan view for my comic, for these last few pages, really, they got to get out to the helipad. I probably would have two different plan views as well, because one of them is the specialist headquarters. Let's see. Okay, maybe I'll have the helipad here. H for helipad. And this could be it. And then this whole place is surrounded by barbed wire. If you want the walls. Okay, so we're still doing the top-down view. This tower is probably multiple floors, but we'll just do one floor on this view. We can say maybe there's sort of like a foyer in the middle, sort of set up like a pagoda. And if you want, you know, if you have an idea of what buildings or whatever, or maybe you could look up blueprints for buildings, so you can sort of use those as references as well. When I developed this, I was thinking of like a prison tower, and then I was thinking of like a pagoda of different levels. You know. Okay. But I think I'll have the helipad outside, and only so that everyone could see who's supposed to be out there or whatever. But alright, so on this floor, maybe we'll have, this is probably should be smaller. So maybe there's a cell here, and then they go out. Maybe the cell's sort of line is outside area, which is true following the story. It starts off, they walk in, they go into the cell, and then they walk out and fight. And then there you go. That's my setting. What else? So step one, Okay, so step 1, write your pitch. A quick summary of the beginning and ending of your story. Who, what, when, where, why. Remember, be able to answer those questions. Step 2, make a quick storyboard of, however many pages you plan on having. Okay. Step 3, design your characters / your cast. Think of it as you're writing a movie, and you have an idea what your characters look like. You don't always, you have a bunch of different people in the cast, but design your characters and then design your location. Give a 2 bonus points if you actually make these 2. If you actually make the outside view, and then if you make the plan view, which is again the top-down sort of blueprint view. Finally, let's go. We can do it here, I guess. All right, step 4. Step 4 is the script. Okay. And the script is probably the longest, most annoying thing, but very important. Obviously, the script is important to every actor out there. They need something to read from, obviously. Hold on a second. Okay, this is the last song on the thing. Hopefully this is helpful. This is helpful for me too, because I need all of this for the last few pages I'm working on. But if you guys want to read more of my comic, go to nelsonanunez.com. Share this channel with your friends here on social media. If you like the contents of this video and you wish to support, the best way to do so is by donation via the Venmo link at Nelly INKS, and also Cash App $ Nelly INKS. Make donation be the best nation. Yes. Okay. Okay. And let me just reload my email here. Oops. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. Let's go back to my page. Okay. All right, so we're on the scripts. So that's tough, but let's give you a simple script here. What's one way to do the script here? This is probably the worst. This is probably the thing I'm least good at. But with your script, you have to decide. For a comic book script, it's a little different. A little different than a movie script. Can't really get into the movie script, but at least for a comic, put up here for comic. A script for a comic, you want to have, I'll put it down here, number of panels. I'm going to take an arbitrary number and say 4 panels. So that's one thing you have to know. The next thing you want to know, how many characters, number of balloons, which is the speech balloons or thought balloons or narrative balloons, just basically these things, or boom, something like that. Okay. Number of panels, number of balloons in each panel, and the actual text and characters and scene and action. Okay, and that gets closer more to like the actual script of a play or a movie. Okay, so for example, you can say panel 1. I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and above that you can say what's happening. You could have like a little description up here for each panel. Description to describe what the panel is about. I can say morning, raining, you know, details like that. What characters are in there, just little details like that. And then finally you break it down to the number of balloons, how much text is going to be in each panel. And you can have a lot of text in a panel. I'm going to just pick another random, let's say 3. So then you have 1, 2, 3, and after that I'm gonna say, you know, maybe the first dialogue is Alma, and then narrator, and then Lydia, who's the other character. And then in the next panel, what happens in the next panel? Maybe there's just one text or one speech balloon, and it's just onomatopoeia, and it says vroom or boom, and then so on. So number of panels in a comic, number of text balloons, and then the actual text, and then the actual text. After you do the script, it's going to be for every page. So this is page 1. This is where it gets really, you know, time consuming, because this is going to help, you know. Once you do this, you'll pretty much have the cheat sheet for the rest of your comic, and you'll know exactly what you need. You just have to make great images. So after that, make your image. Start with page 1 of your comic. Let me move this. Page 1 of your comic, and let's say, again I have 4 panels and 2 characters and a narrative balloon. So I'll have my narrative balloon, and then I'll have the speech balloons like that. Once you set this up, then you can decide where your characters are, or you can do the characters first and then put the balloons down like that. Then panel 2 is just going to be 1 boom, you know, and then here you have your words. You have your words here, and then you have your characters. So page design, boom. And then 6, these can be vice versa actually. And the same thing goes for the cover page. You probably want to have a script for the cover page, even though there's not much going on a cover page, but you still have text and you still have images. So make the cover page. Make a cover page. Boom. And that's like the fun step, and that's pretty much the start of your comic. So this page design, that's also sort of like a storyboarding, but you're getting specifically into each page. One thing that'll help you for your page design is to look up references. One reference that I always reference is Wally Wood. He is the creator of the red costume for Daredevil, and he is also the creator of the 22 panels that always work. Check it out. It's safe to do so, I believe. So it's actually just a reference sheet. Helps you, kind of just tells you what panels always work, and once you see that, you'll start seeing it everywhere. There's also storyboard cheat sheet. Storyboard cheat sheet will, if you Google search that, you'll see it. It's by this guy named Ron Doucette. Storyboard cheat sheet. It'll show you all the different types of compositions for a movie. And you can also use that for your comics if you're in a bind and you're not sure exactly how you want to compose your pages. Look at those and copy them, put them into your notebook, put them into your sketchbooks, and you'll be a lot better for it. Okay, so I'm gonna put on some classical music and grab myself some lunch, and I'll be right back in a few. Hold on. Boom. And let's go over here, get into our playlist music. Here we are. All right, thank you guys for listening. I'll be right back. Just gonna refill my water and bring some food over. We are back. We are back. Just gonna eat some food here. And I'm gonna just put on my the page that I'm looking at on my screen. Take you over to nelsonanunez.com. Where is it? Nelson A. Nunez. The new Almighty Alma. Okay. Okay. Where is this? Window capture. Do a whole new window capture. Window capture. The new Almighty Alma. Okay. Boom. Let's. Come on. Maybe I can do this. Alt. And I'll hide the screen in the back here. Boom. Alright, so we'll scroll through. I'm gonna put my my headphones down, so just take a look at the screen while I eat. All right. All right. So that's the last page. Okay. Okay. Got my water here. I'm ready to go. So that's the last page of our comic. What I'm gonna do now is make up a mock-up page of what I want to do next with the 20 minutes that I have left. Appreciate everyone that tuned in. Thanks to my guy Mike. Thanks to my guy Mike going viral, trying to get it. I appreciate the hustle. All right. I respect the hustle for sure. Let me switch my screen off. Boom. And window capture out. Sweet. Let me put my webcam back on. Bam. All right. So yeah, when you're making a new page, you can probably follow a lot of these steps that we just did. What do I want to do here? What's the best way to proceed? Guess I could do it on the back. And so let's make the last 20 minutes that we have, let's make a mock sketch. So the normal comic book pages are 9 inches long, like that. My allergies, bro. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do it over here. Boom. Boom. 9. I move this up here. 1. To 13.5. So yeah, normal comic pages, like the effective area that gets printed, is normally 9 by 13.5. Okay. 9. So what happens next? I go to victory. Okay. I'm gonna keep this simple. Maybe just the best things come in 3 instead of the worst things. But I'm gonna do start with the pitch, and then storyboard. Storyboard. I have my characters already, but characters and set. I can do this in 20 minutes, right? This isn't a waste. Pitch, storyboard, characters. And what's the last one? Pitch, storyboard, characters. Script. What's the last one? Script, page design. It's the step I'm trying to get to. And that's it. Okay, so those are the main ones: pitch, storyboard, character, set, script, and page design. So 6 different things: pitch, storyboard, characters, the set, the script, and the page design. So the pitch for page, what is this, 10, 11, 12, I believe? Let me see. For page 12, okay. After defeating the warden, he turns back to a normal guard and drops a key card. A key card, which is for the for their main office. This is the last song on the thing, I believe. Okay. Might go put on some Bach for the last few minutes. Bach. Okay. This song is 5 minutes long anyway, so we have plenty of time. So, after defeating the warden, he turns back to a normal guard and drops a key card. Lydia it up and tells Alma there's no going back. Back now. And they'll call the outside world. And the other specialists. Okay. If you guys read Hunter, and the specialists are similar to the hunters. They just sort of take missions, benevolent missions. I mean, not all hunters are benevolent, but the specialists normally are. Specialists are pretty much magic users. So they could be evil or good. Okay. Storyboard. Okay, so let's write down let's star the key points after the defeat of the warden. And maybe we could have that. Maybe an establishing shot. Let me zoom in so you guys can see what I'm writing. Alright, so for the storyboard, I'm just sort of marking down the actions. So defeating the warden, him shape-shifting, dropping the key card, 3, dropping the key card. Lydia picking it up and telling Alma could be one thing. Okay, so maybe 4. Oh, what's up, my guy? What up, Poppy? Chrono-sama in the chat. What's up, my guy? Did you see the last couple pages of Alma? I'm about to wrap this up, and I'm pretty much just going over how I set up, how I start my comics. Basically, you have your pitch, and this is just the unique pitch for page 12, but you can normally just do this for the whole comic. You have your pitch, and you do your storyboard. You design your characters, which we don't really need to do this for this. Yeah, boy, it's Fuego. You saw the new page? You like it? Nice, man. Thank you. The script, I'll get into it later. And the page design, you'll see me do it over here. So storyboard is pretty much also known as thumbnail. And I'm going to thumbnail these 4 different points. Defeating the warden. Maybe an establishing shot, so I'll do a top-down view maybe. The warden being like Alma there, and then the warden is sprawled out with his legs out. Do you design your characters' origins before you start writing their plot, or do you make the origin as you go? For this, I had to design the origins, or I had to write the origins. At least for the main character, I did it. For Lydia, she was kind of a work in progress, so that was more going along as I went. But yeah, whatever you can do before you actually start writing. Before you actually start drawing the comic, whatever you can do, whatever details you can add. But I definitely had Alma's origins before I started, because this comic is all about her origins. So yeah. There's a new One Piece out, by the way. I wish there was a way I could like read it without getting copyright struck, but I don't want to blow up any websites, any website spots. Hold on a second. Please don't switch. Please don't switch. Okay. So with the last few minutes, I'm just going to play a few more tunes. How much time do I have left? 7. I read. Nice. Yeah, I got to read that, and I got to read the new One Punch. So I'm just going to do the 4 thumbnails here for the 4 different actions that I highlighted above. Warden being defeated with the cell in the background, and maybe the foyer kind of looks like a pagoda sort of situation. There was also a 3rd character who maybe gets recruited. It's so good. Yeah, I gotta read it. There is a 3rd character in this comic. I gotta figure out what to do with that guy. I got 3 chapters of Titan to read. Oh my god, you're like me. I got about 400 chapters. Okay, so thumbnail. After defeating the warden, he turns back to normal, to a normal guard. So maybe it'll just be a view of the guard like this. And maybe he'll have some sort of half man, half monster situation going. And then maybe Alma and Lydia are in the background there, with the cell in the background. We have that 3rd character. I need to figure out how to, shoo him along. But he'll get saved too. Okay. Okay, we'll figure it out. I'll write this later. Like I said, writing on stream is probably not as interesting as just going ahead and drawing something that has been prepared. But let's see. So monster turns back to normal. 3. Lydia picks up the key card. The key card is for all the secrets. Okay. So the characters, the script. I'll figure out the script later. I gotta get out of here in 3 minutes. Page design. So when it comes to the page design, but yeah, definitely for the next comic I make, I want to just have everything pretty much written down. I was a little better about it this time around, having like a finished script and everything, but I can still do better, and it's definitely gonna improve my writing if I do. Dude, the warden scared the crap out of me when he first rolled up. Nice, man. I like that. Yeah, he's kind of scary looking. I didn't know what to do, but this has to do with magic and whatever, so I figured he should be like a shapeshifter. I don't want to just like design different people and whatever, I don't know. These people are fighting monsters, whether they're human monsters or actual monster-looking monsters, but alright, so I'm gonna keep this simple. Glad you like it. I'm gonna just keep this real simple like this. 4 panels across like that. And maybe normally when you do panels across like that, you'll have the text on the sides like this. Hold on a second. Let me just mute, and 2 seconds. Let me just pause this music and mute. We have a special guest. Hello. There we are. Very special guest today. Actually, I'll finish this page another time, or we'll do another page on stream another time, but we have a special guest who wants me to wrap this stream up. Hello. Hello, Chrono-sama. Hello, Chrono-sama. How are you? You could look at this screen right here. Look, right here. Right here. There you go. Hello, Chrono-sama. How are you, Chrono-sama? How you doing? How you doing, Chrono-sama? Hello. Hello. She's been enjoying this. Look at this. Oh. She's been so funny. She's been enjoying me holding her like that. Oh, no. Okay, she's not gonna like it. Hello, Chrono-sama. Hello, Chrono-sama. How are you? Is your favorite game Chrono Trigger? It's my favorite game too. It's my favorite game as well. Why does it get so dark there? Ah, Oh, yes. Yes, that's my favorite game. She's been enjoying this, and if I could do it here. Oh, hold on. She's been loving me holding her feet like that. Like this. Look at this. What is this? The salt in a swing. The magic carpet. Look at look at this. What is happening? Adorable. 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 She's the best. All right, Nelson has to go now. He has to go. It's been a 2-hour stream. You know, what is this? Look. She is like a prairie dog. Da-da-da, 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 da-da. I don't know how I figured it out. I don't remember. She's just, the older she gets, the more BS she has to deal from me. And she just gave up. She is loving it. This I discovered a while ago. The little feet. And then I figured out the hands. And then that's it. She could do this all day. She could. At least with me. Grace tried to do it and she gave up. Okay. Oh, she's sinking. She's sinking. Well, that's it. Nelly has to leave. Mala's gonna get her own webcam and stream. Doop, 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 doop. I think I need to buy her some clippers. You know, this might be a little late in the process, but she's always like chewing her claws out. So maybe I just need to give her a nice little, little trim there. Okay. Oh, there she is. It's time to go now. Nelly has to run to the bank. Look at her. She's the best. I'd subscribe to Mala's stream, yeah. Just a 24-hour Mala cam. All right, let's get her down. And I'm going to work on my comic off stream. But let me take advantage of the day. I woke up so late this morning. But we got a 2-hour stream done. And we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Try to hit a 4-hour stream tomorrow. We got 2 new subs, 33 out of 50. Tell a friend to tell a friend about the channel. Check out my comics, nelsonanunez.com. And subscribe to my channel, twitch.tv/nellyinks. Live drawing with Nelly on twitch.tv/nellyinks. And live drawing with Nelly on YouTube. Check us out on social media at Nelly INKS, on Instagram, Twitter. And if you want to donate, that's the best way to support the channel via Venmo at Nelly INKS or cash.app $Nelly INKS. Thanks to Chronosama for watching, and Mike going viral with the hustle. Came in here, said, yo, looking for friends, follow for a follow. And I said, yes, brother. And guess what? We should do that too. Just raid a stream, someone playing a game, and say, yo, follow for a follow. I'm looking for friends. Bam. So appreciate Mike for that. I'll go check him out. He says he plays 2K. He also chats. He also does 50 push-ups for every follower. So I got to get my reps up. You know what I mean? All right. So gonna go out now. Run to the bank. Enjoy the rest of this afternoon. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Chronosama, I'll see you in a little bit. Talk to you all later. Talk to you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. tomorrow morning on the East Coast. Tune in then. Peace and bless.